Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's our presentation of the Tippecanotes of We're Back after a few years being gone because of COVID. We start off with a few housekeeping items. One is if you all please silence your phones so we don't have that interruption. Go ahead to take any photos you would like. Please do not use your flash. Those photos, if you want to post any of them on social media, that's fine. If you do, please include a hashtag Tippecanotes. We like the publicity. Minimize your texting because it tends to bother the people beside you. The restrooms are out those doors and to your left on the hall, or you can go out these doors and it's slightly to your right. Now I'd like to introduce Ariel Cudworth, our director.
We are truly grateful that you are here tonight. I know that you have a busy life, and the fact that you're here tonight is so special to us. Thank you so much. This night is particularly special for us because we haven't had an annual show, since 2019. You guys go ahead and guess why. I don't. You did guess, good. It has been an interesting few years with lots of different things going on for us, for sure. But throughout, Baaarbershop has always been in our hearts, as well as our audience. So thank you so much.
So at our last annual show, which, like Ariel said, was in 2019, we were feeling a little underwhelmed. We were at a point in our chorus where our chorus was small, our audience was small. I see much better things today. But we had big plans. We had new repertoire we were going to come up with. We had plans for drawing in new singers to join us. We had plans for getting our name out there and attracting bigger audiences. And mostly, we were happy singing together.
Happy, not sad. So happy together, so happy together.
Imagine me and you I do. I think about you day and night. It's only right to think about the one you love and hold her tight. So happy together. If I should call you up, invest a dime, and you say you belong to me, and ease my mind, imagine how the world could be so very fine, so happy together. I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life. When you're with me, baby, the skies will be blue for all my life. Me and you, and you and me, no matter how they toss the dice, it had to be. The only one for me is you, and you for me. So happy together. So happy together. I'll be loving nobody but you for all my life. When you're with me, baby, the skies will be blue for all my life. Me and you and me, no matter how they toss the dice, it had to be. The only one for me is you, and you for me. So happy together. Me and you and me, no matter how they toss the dice, it had to be. The only one for me is you, and you for me. So happy together. So happy together. So happy together. So happy together. Happy together. Happy
We did it, okay. I thought I heard the unison over there.
It was 2020, and we were ready for a new year, okay? So in January and February, we were starting to make big plans, and we were excited about those plans. We had some new music that was discovered by our director, Ariel, and our music team leader, Keith. We had some gigs coming up for people that wanted us to come out and sing, which we love to do. We also had plans for some new members, okay? And lots of stuff going on there. And all we had to do was get them to buy in. What a wonderful day, what a glorious day.
My day.
That's not the right key.
What's the pitch?
That's too low.
G? Okay, my fault. Pitch, pitch, pitch. That's all I ever hear around here, okay. That's got it, okay.
I don't have it.
You got it?
No.
I don't know if we had it.
What a one. Is that right?
What a wonderful.
Okay.
He's just in training.
Yeah.
What a wonderful day. What are you, I don't know.
Oh, man.
Where are you?
How many times have we sung this?
I know, forever.
What is the
I'm not,
What a wonderful day.
I'm singing wrong notes.
what a
Give me my note.
What a wonderful day. What a glorious day. My day.
coming alive. Who will buy this wonderful morning, such a day you never did see? Who will tie it up with a ribbon and put it in a box for me, so I can see it at my leisure whenever things go wrong, and I can keep it as a treasure to last my whole life long.
Won't somebody come and buy?
Who will buy this wonderful feeling? I'm so high, I swear I could fly. Me, oh my, I don't want to lose it. So what am I to do to keep the sky so blue? There must be someone who will buy.
Who will buy? Must be someone who will come and buy.
Thank you.
When March came, no one knew how serious it was going to be. We expect to be back to normal by summertime. Even still, it was so hard to say goodbye.
This one's not going to be a problem. We start in unison. That means we're all on the same note, so I can't screw it up. So.
3 of us will start in unison.
That's right. sun shine warm upon your face. May the rain fall softly on your fields, and until we meet again, may He hold you in His hand. May God hold you in the palm of His hand.
You guys go.
Goodbye, my Coney Island baby. Farewell, my own true love, my honey. I'm gonna go away and leave you, never to see you any, never gonna see you any. I'm gonna sail upon that ferry boat, never to return again. So goodbye, farewell, so long forever. Goodbye, my Coney Island. Goodbye, my Coney Island. Goodbye, my Coney Island. We all fall for some girl that dresses neat, some girl that's got big feet. We meet her on the street, then we'll join the army of married boobs to the altar, just like leading lambs to slaughter. When it's over, oh boy, we get it good. Bachelor days we then recall, Rich man, poor man, beggar man, thief, doctor, lawyer, merchant, chief, we all are bound for. Goodbye, my Coney Island baby. Farewell, my own true love, my honey. I'm gonna go away and leave you, never to see you any, never gonna see you any. I'm gonna sail upon that ferry boat, never to return again. So goodbye, farewell, so long forever. Goodbye, my Coney Island. Goodbye, my Coney Island. Goodbye, my Coney Island. Goodbye, my Coney Island.
When we realized how bad COVID was really going to be, we decided that we would meet virtually. So we talked about different people that had been singing for many years and what they had done and everything, and just kept going.
We also did a contest. We called it the Best Faces contest. Where I would set up 2 different songs for the guys to sing at home, and they would each send me 2 pictures, one of each song. We put it up online, and anonymously, we didn't know which song they were singing. One picture went up for each guy, and then we voted which song were they singing, and whoever got the most correct votes, they won a little prize. It was a lot of fun.
We didn't either.
Singing over the internet is Hey guys, let's go ahead and sing He's Got the Whole World.
In his hands, he's got the whole world. In his hands, he's got the whole world. In his hands, he's got the whole world. Itty bitty bitty.
Well, we'll try that some other way. Thanks. So.
Oh, that's right. Technical difficulty here. There we go. All right. By the end of 2020, we learned a lot about what was important to us and much that we couldn't do on Zoom. There's a lot we couldn't do on Zoom. Moving forward, we started meeting every week to improve whatever we could. We were really focused on us. We had guest speakers that talked about the health of our voices. We had a guy from the Disney World, the Dapper Dans. He came and gave a little history lesson of the Dapper Dans. That's fascinating. We did a round robin singing where one guy would sing and then somebody else had to pick up when he stopped. And we got to know each other through interviews. Like two guys between practices would go and interview each other between practices, and then they would learn about each other, and when they report back, and we learned amazing things like
Bill always wanted to take a nap.
Keith likes to go outside.
And Phil, for whatever reason, thinks that when you take eggs out of the egg carton, the ones that are left in the egg carton better be arranged in some sort of crosshatch or X pattern or something.
And so they balance, Keith. It makes sense.
we tried so hard to make our online meetings feel like rehearsals. We even started with warm-ups. We just stood up, get it?
Ariel, you're muted.
Can't hear you.
That didn't help.
Well, technology, yeah?
Yeah.
Sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. It did give us the opportunity to connect with each other and be a community when we couldn't be in person. But as you heard earlier, singing over the internet was not going to work very well for us. So we ended up taking our recordings that we used to learn our music and we play it over the internet so that we could sing along from our homes with some tips and tricks that I might have given them. And that worked most of the time.
Let me call you sweetheart, I'm in love with
Okay, everybody should be muted.
Let me hear you whisper,
Go ahead and check, see if you're muted, please.
love me too. Keep
Really use the mute. Thanks, guys. Stop there. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you doing that. Next one, let's make sure everyone mutes. Phil, I think that was you, and nobody wants to be the Baaarshops part by But there was nothing than it is like singing together, ringing chords.
The spring of 2021 was finally here. We had been cooped up and we couldn't really do much outside, and they were kind of relaxing the COVID principles, and so we thought maybe, just maybe, we could get out and sing together for the first time. So we got George Lommel Park in West Lafayette, and we showed up, and for the first time ever, we were together. Yay! Okay. Well, you know, yeah, you'd think that was wonderful, right? And it was, but there were a few things that we had to put up with. You won't believe how much people love to blow their leaves and grass around while we were singing. Okay, you can. And then there, oh yeah. Well, I mean, we were in a park after all, right? Oh yeah, the sirens. You know, those sirens are never on key. Yeah, we had to deal with thunder too. Thought we were in an orchestra with a bunch of kettle drums, but it worked. So, okay. Yeah. But we did have a shelter because we could get under the sun, from the sun or the rain or whatever, but it was small. See, it wasn't real big. So we got to know each other very well. Well, we did see a lot of people, and we tried to sing to as many people as we could to let them know that we enjoy what we do, and we hope that they enjoy what we do too. In fact, we were hoping maybe that they might become friends.
Okay, trying to get these guys organized. Okay, do we have four? 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4. Okay, so in 2021, before I joined the group, they found themselves with an amazing opportunity to sing in front of a live audience. And they needed to prepare a repertoire of music. So they thought maybe they would just do a few songs and really perfect them and do them really well, rather than to try to do a lot of music and then not have time to really make that really, really good. So the problem with that was that they didn't have enough music to fill a 40-minute program. So Ariel approached the group. She went to the group and she said, now the music that you've done is great, but I just don't have enough of it. So I'm sure you surely have other talent. You have other talent. I'm sure you do. So I want you to show me some of your other talents, and then we'll work that in with the regular program, right? You have other talents, right? Oh dear. Oh dear. It appears they don't have any other talent. So she said, well, okay, if singing is what you do, then, and you do it well, great, well, we'll just sing. And so sing they did. One way they did increase their music was by forming quartets, kind of like this one, and then the quartets would sing in addition to the full chorus. So I'm going to introduce this quartet to you. So let's see, where do I start? I'm going to start with Terry. Okay, this is Terry. He has the wonderful distinction of having sung Baaarbershop music for the longest amount of time, almost 49 years. Let's hear it for Terry. Okay, well, next, I was really excited. I was going to introduce you to Bill because he has the distinction of being our oldest member at age 94, but Bill is not, we're going to clap, I promise. Bill is not feeling really well today, and so he couldn't be here, but I think we should clap for him anyway, right? Okay, so he's our oldest member, and so, now we have Phil, this young dude here, and he has the distinction of being the youngest member in our group. So I don't know how old he is, but that's okay. So this... Okay, then we have Steve. Now, I was going to tell you that Steve gets to sing Baaarbershop music with his dad, Bill, the 94-year-old, but Bill's not here. And obviously, Phil is not Steve's dad, right? So, no. Okay, so we'll just say this is Steve. Okay. Oh, and we have saved the best for last, let me tell you. This is Van. Van is our baritone. You've probably heard a few jokes here and there about the baritone. Well, Van likes to do one-liner jokes during rehearsal. He's constantly doing it, right, group? We hear them all the time. I thought it was just appropriate that we would turn one back on Van tonight. Okay, yes, I think it would be. So here... We didn't rehearse it. No, we didn't. That's correct. That's correct. So here goes. The story is that when I go to any music education class to learn how to be a better baritone, the answer is always the same. The baritone's job is to enhance all the other parts. Okay? So if your lead is doing a good job, then you thank the baritone. Thank you. If the bass is doing a good job, you thank the baritone. Thank you. If the tenor is doing a good job, you thank the baritone. If the baritone is doing a good job, he's singing too loud. We hope that you will enjoy their arrangement of My Wild Irish Rose.
That's so true.
My wild Irish rose, the sweetest flower that grows. You may search everywhere, but none can compare with my wild Irish rose, Irish rose, my wild Irish rose, my rose, the dearest flower that grows. And someday for my sake she may let me take the bloom from my wild Irish rose, my rose, the bloom from my wild Irish rose, wild Irish rose.
Thank you.
have quite enough time to really give people their money's worth. So we brought in some stories and jokes from different members in the group. Some of them went okay.
It's quite a setup. So, many years ago, I was barely an adult. I was hard up for work, so I saw an ad in the paper for the city wanted to paint, or the county actually wanted a line painter, go down the highway and paint the lines down the middle of the road. So I went in and, I said, it can't be too hard, I can do this. So I went in and I talked to the manager and said, hey, I can do this. I've painted things before. He said, well, we'll give you a shot. We'll see how it goes on your first day. So I get there the first morning. He says, all right, grab your paint can and your paintbrush. Get out there on the road, find a good spot for your paint can, set it down, and start painting the road. He said, I'm going to drive by a couple times and check on you. I don't want to see anything but your rear end in the air and the paintbrush on the road. Got it, boss. I'll do it good. So go get paint on my brush, start slapping down some lines on the road. Work my way down the road. As the day goes along, I see my boss drive by, and I say, rear end in the air and paintbrush on the ground, boss. He says, you're doing good. So anyway, at the end of the day, he comes and he says, well, how far did you make it today? I said, well, boss, I made it about 2 miles. He said, well, that's not too bad for your first day. We'll see if you can do better tomorrow. So the next day comes around, same thing. Rear end in the air, paintbrush on the ground, work all day. At the end of the day, the boss comes by and says, well, how far did you make it today? I said, well, boss, only made it 1.5 miles today. He said, that's not as good as yesterday. Well, I'll give you one more day and see if you can do better tomorrow. All right, I'll do my best, boss. So next day, same thing. I go set my paint can down and start painting away. Well, at the end of the day rolls around, and boss says, how far did you make it today? I said, well, boss, I only made it about 1 mile today. He said, well, I don't understand this. He said, you did 2 miles the first day, 1.5 miles the second day, 1 mile on the third day. What's going on? I said, well, boss, I don't know how I can do any better. I said, the further I got down the road, the farther away my paint bucket got.
And then Van did us the good favor of bringing us a story that's frankly fantastic.
I go to this church, St. Andrew, and I'm proud of that. It's a wonderful church to be a part of, and we've got a couple of really good pastors. And over the years that I've been with this church, I know that they often preach on parables. And one of the parables that I particularly like is a prodigal son. But, after a while, it kind of, you hear the same thing over and over. It's just the same, maybe a little bit different here and there. So I decided maybe we should take a little bit of a different approach to this. And so I'm about to give you the prodigal son in my terms. I want to warn you that there will be some F words, and so I know it's church, but just try to bear with me, okay? So this is the prodigal son, or the freshly formatted famous fable of the filial philanderer. Feeling footloose and frisky, a feather-brained fellow forced his fond father to fork over his fraction of the family fortune. Fleeing far to foreign fields, he frittered his fortune, feasting fabulously with faithless friends. Finally, facing famine and fleeced by his fellows in folly, he fell to flinging feed in a filthy farmyard. Fairly famished, he fain would fill his frame with foraged food from the fodder fragment. Phooey, father's flunkies fare far fancier, the frazzled fugitive fumed feverishly, frankly facing facts. Filled with foreboding, feeling further failure, and feeling a fresh found familial fondness, he fled forthwith to his family. Falling at his father's feet, he floundered forlornly. Father, I have flunked and fruitlessly forfeited family favor. But his faithful father, forestalling further flinching, frantically flagged the flunkies to fetch forth the finest fatling and fix a feast. But the fugitive's fraternal fault-finder, who faithfully farmed the father's fields for free, frowned at the fickle forgiveness of former falderall. But fussing was futile, for his far-sighted father figured, what forbids frustration? What forbids involvement? The fugitive was found. Unfurl the flags with flaring. Let fun and frolic freely flow. Former failures forgotten, folly forsaken. Forgiveness is the foundation for future fortune. I'm finally finished.
Other editions weren't received quite so well.
I got a joke for you.
Oh, really?
It's a good one.
Okay.
It's, why did the chicken cross the road?
Do you perhaps mean for what purpose did the chicken cross the road?
What?
Yeah, what purpose did the...
Oh, okay, fine. For what purpose did the chicken cross the road?
Are you talking about someone who's afraid of a bully or an actual chicken?
An actual bird brain.
Oh, then you, okay.
No. No, a feathered, egg-laying, two-legged, lipless a bird.
You might be thinking about a Gallus domesticus.
What?
A Gallus domesticus. It is the scientific name for a chicken.
Is that like a Battlestarius galacticus?
Oh, no. A Gallus domesticus. Chickenus. Or whatever.
Gallus domesticus. Yeah.
So.
Okay. So why did the Gallus delicious traverse? No, that's not right. What am I? Cross the road. No, I left something out, didn't I?
Do you mean why did the Gallus
traverse
traverse the road?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Okay.
Yeah.
And why did he?
No.
You don't know, do you? No, you don't know.
No. Why did the Gallus connecticus traverse the road?
I don't know. That's your line.
You're supposed to have a problem with the road now, I think.
Yeah. Is it a highway or is it a road to?
Wait. I can fix it. Wait. Knock, knock.
What?
Knock, knock. Come on.
Who's there?
Sam and Janet.
Sam and Janet. Who?
Sam and Janet evening.
Oh, God.
You will.
I think next time I just think next time he should learn to tell a joke a lot better.
Yeah.
And finally, Bob brought us my personal favorite, groan-inducing, knee-slapping, eye-rolling dad jokes.
Well, sometimes they ask me to tell a joke or two, but they always tell me how bad they are. I don't think I can top that. But I'm going to try. So I'm going to give you some real bad jokes. I'm sure you all remember the tales of King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table. And those particular period of time was called the Dark Ages. That's because they had so many knights. One more. Fellow goes in the coffee shop, buys himself a cup of coffee, takes a couple sips, and he said, "Yuck, this stuff tastes like mud." Clerk says that's because it was ground only 2 minutes ago.
Well, we still wanted to fill out our show with some music, so we thought we might invite our audience to sing along with us. So we took a song that we knew one verse of, added 2 more verses, and counted on the audience to help us out. Turns out, they didn't know it very well either.
You know, those of you in the military are familiar with take 5, get 2, and expect 1. Well, we're going to do better than that. We're going to take a 10 to 15 minute break. The restrooms are out that door down your hall to the left, or you can go out these doors and they're to your right. See you in 10 to 15 minutes. Is everybody having a good time? All right. Well, we're going to take 10 to 15 minute break, and there's more to come. Thank you.
for our chorus songs, for Van's F-bombs, for Bob's bad jokes. I mean, dad jokes. Sorry, Bob. Boy, that was a Freudian slip. Even the chicken joke. By the end of the night, it was obvious we just loved singing for a live audience that didn't leave at intermission. and the audience was ready for live music. There was lots of love that night.
this morning feeling fine. I woke up with heaven on my mind. I woke up with joy in my soul, 'cause I knew my Lord had control. He had control. Well, I knew I was walking in the light, 'cause I'd been on my knees in the night and prayed till the Lord gave a sign. And now I'm feeling mighty fine. Well, I'm feeling mighty fine. Yes, I'm feeling fine. I got heaven on my mind. Don't you know? I wanna go. Yes, I wanna go. Where the milk and honey flow. There's a light that always shines down inside this heart of mine. I got heaven on my mind. And now I'm feeling mighty fine. I'm feeling mighty fine. Yes, I'm feeling fine. I got heaven on my mind. Don't you know? I wanna go. Yes, I wanna go. Where the milk and honey flow. There's a light that shines, a light that always shines inside this heart of mine. I got heaven on my mind. And now I'm feeling mighty fine. I'm feeling mighty fine. I'm feeling mighty fine. I'm feeling mighty fine.
First of all, we used to meet on Tuesday night, now we meet on Monday night.
Did you hear him?
Want me to start over?
I
did. Well, now we're in the middle of the summer of 2022. We weren't quite sure where we were going as a chorus, what we were going to do. The only thing we did know is that there was some changes had to be made. First of all, we used to meet on Tuesday nights, now we meet on Monday nights. And then after practicing outside all spring, we wanted a place to meet inside, and that turned out to be Covenant Church, which is not all that far from here, but the most obvious is that we went from an all-male chorus to a mixed chorus.
Now here is my love song, not fancy or fine. Light a rose, oh, won't you be mine, be mine. Light a rose, I'm home again, rose, to get the sun back in the sky. Light a rose, I'm home again, rose, about 1,000 kisses shy. Ding dong ding, I can hear the chapel bell chime. Ding dong ding, at the least suggestion, I'll pop the question. Light a rose, I'm home again, rose, without a sweetheart to my name. Light a rose, now everyone knows that I'm hoping you're the same. So here is my love song, not fancy or fine. Light a rose, oh, won't you be mine, be mine. Light a rose, I'm home again, rose, without the sun back in the sky. Light a rose, I'm home again, rose, about 1,000 kisses shy. Ding dong ding, oh yes, I can hear the chapel bell chime. Ding dong ding, at the least suggestion, I'll pop the question. Light a rose, I'm home again, rose, with a sweetheart to my name. Light a rose, now everyone knows that I am hoping you're the same. So here's my love song, not fancy or fine. Will I ever tell you so? Won't you be mine? Light a rose, light a rose, light a rose.
So now it's last fall, and you heard earlier in the presentation tonight that the group had come up with some new ways to try to increase membership. And one of the ways was that they decided when it was in time to prepare for the Christmas season that anybody could come and join us and sing with us with no expectation, no commitment, making up no promises. So there was a slide up there a minute ago that said that we meet at Covenant Church, there we go, 211 Knox Drive, every Monday night at 7 o'clock. And so if you want to come and join us and get that, you're welcome to do so. But last year, when they did this, there were 10 people, including me, that showed up as part of it. Unfortunately, they found out that it wasn't just the Christmas program, Christmas part of it that got us to show up. I just got invited by Ron, so, but it was still a good idea. And we were glad to have the new people and the big sound that came with it.
And I'd like to introduce you to you right now our 5 newest Tippecanotes.
We know what we're doing.
Pass me by one summer day, flash those big brown eyes my way, and oh, I wanted you forevermore. Now, baby, I'm not one that gets around, swear my feet stuck to the ground. No, I never did meet you before. I said, hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart. Goodbye, heart. I said, sweet Mary Lou, I'm so in love with you. I'm in love with Mary. I knew Mary Lou. We'd never part. We'd never part. So hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart. Goodbye, heart. Saw your lips, I heard your voice. Believe me, I just had no choice. Wild horses couldn't make me stay away. Thought about a moonlit night, arms about you good and tight. That's all I need to see for me to stay. Hey, hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart. Goodbye, heart. Sweet Mary Lou, I'm so in love with you. I'm in love with Mary. I knew Mary Lou. We'd never part. We'd never part. So hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart. Goodbye, heart. Hello, Mary Lou. I'm in love with you. Yes, hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart. Right from the start, I said hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart. Goodbye, heart.
Thank you very much for being with us tonight. And before we close the show off, I need to ask, are there any barbershoppers or former barbershoppers in the audience? If you are, would you please join us for the last song we do? And you know what it is. Historically, the barbershops chapters all across the country and across the world in the songs, in the shows and practices with the same song is called Keep the Whole World Singing. And these folks are joining us, and I'm glad to see them come up. And thank you. Now, I do have some thank yous. Before I get to that, I want everybody to remember that we are a nonprofit organization, and tonight is a benefit for the Veterans Home. So if you have it in your heart, there's a donation box out in the front. This is for people that's made your life like it is today. And if there's anything in your heart, drop a little money in the basket out there for them. They'll appreciate it. Now, as far as thank yous, I want to thank the people back here in the back from St. Andrews for lights and sound system. I also want to thank the members of our chorus that did all the ads and did taking the tickets out front and all of that. We appreciate it very much. I'd also like to thank Ariel and her husband, Bob, for Phil. I'm okay. Joe. That's Joe, I know.
That's her other husband.
They did the script that we tried to work off tonight. And I really want to thank Ariel Cutworth, our director, without whom we could have done none of this. So there you go. And lastly but not least, I'd like to thank the Heartland Harmonizers who are with us tonight. And you saw them. Now I'm going to turn it back over to Ariel, and we're going to finish the show off for you. Thank you, and love you all. Good night.
I said, as we were finishing our practice right before we opened the doors tonight, I'm like, now picture them, the standing ovation. And they were like, no, that's not going to happen. Thank you so much. It feels so humbling. I truly appreciate it. Thank you for taking this journey with us tonight. It's such a crazy ride we've been through, and it's so wonderful that you were here to share it with us. I had a whole thing, and I won't say it because I no words anymore. But I just hope that you continue to follow us, to continue to support us as you have been, and maybe even some of you want to come in and be a character up here in our story. It'd be wonderful. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Thank you so much.